This week's homework assignment, ladies and gentlemen, is on slopes, also known as rate of change. The page you see in front of you is the title of the homework, number 4. You can find it under Miss Gomez homework number 4 on YouTube. So let's go ahead and get started with the homework. Problem number 1. They asked us to find the slope of each of the lines. First, I would go ahead and make sure that I draw somewhere on my paper the slope faced. This is a helpful tool to help me remember what slopes are. This being the negative slope, a positive slope, an undefined slope, and our zero slope. In having the slope face, therefore, you can automatically eliminate, by looking at your line in the direction which your line is showing in problem number 1, you can eliminate 2 of your answer choices, being answer choices C and D, which are positive. What we are left now to do is go ahead and find the change in our y over the change in x. And we do this by counting. So from here to here, I go down 2. From here over here, it is 7. Therefore, my slope is negative 2 over 7, answer choice A. Let's go to problem number 2. Here in problem number 2, I would like for you to go ahead and model the same thing we did on number 1. So let's move forward to number 3. On number 3, we're given the graph of a line with no actual dots or points specified. So we'd have to pick 2 points on it. Therefore, we're looking for the corners of these squares on our grid. First one that I would choose is the origin, because the origin is at 0, 0. A second one that I would pick that's on the corner, I would go ahead and pick down here on 3 down to the bottom, or I could also pick it at negative 3 up on the top. Either point that you pick, because they're on the corners, would suffice for this. Once again, looking at your slope face, I know that this is a negative slope. So therefore, I can eliminate C and B. I know I'm going to go my change of Y over my change in X. So how many did it go down? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many do I go over? 1, 2, 3. So my slope here is A, a negative 4 over 3. Please go ahead and do number 4 in the same manner. Once we get down to number 5, homework problem number 5, they give it to us in an equation. What we need to remember when we're looking at a slope-intercept forming equation is that they're telling us that y is equal to our slope times the variable of x plus the y-intercept. We also know this by letters being y equals m times x plus b. We're concerned about the slope, the number in front of the letter x. And because we're concerned with the number in front of the letter x, it's very simple. I just come, I circle it, I look for the answer, and it is B. Please do 5 like that as well. Now we turn to the back of our paper. This is a continuation of what we've been doing in class, ladies and gentlemen, where we find the slope of every table down below. Don't forget, after you find the slope, to write down what represents, for examples, inches per minute. So here, From a negative 6 to 0, we're adding 6. From 0 to 6, we're adding 6. From negative 6 to negative 3, we're adding 3. From negative 3 to 0, we're adding 3. So our slope is dollars over weeks, which is 6 over 3, which is $2 per week. Because when you reduce 6 divided by 3, you get an answer of 2. For problem following it, we have negative 12 to negative 8. That's a positive 4. From negative 8 to negative 4, that's a positive 4 change. From negative 4 to negative 2, that's a positive 2 change. From negative 2 to 0, that's a positive 2 change. Here, once again, our slope is going to be dollars per hour. So we get 4 over 2, which is just simply $2 per hour. Hopefully this, ladies and gentlemen, will help you with homework number 4. If you have any additional questions, please ask us in class. Have it completed and turned into us by Friday. Thank you and have a great day.